Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 1025 High Point Street in Los Angeles, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. And the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 3-inch main sewer line cleanout located at the back of the structure. And the line actually runs in a direct path towards a public easement located along the back wall of the structure. You can see, standing here in the backyard, there are some telephone poles running through in between basically the property behind this property and this one. And so the public easement is essentially a portion of the public sewer that's running through that section. So the plumbing in the house connects up to this pipe in the back, heads in a direct path. Now, I did see that there's a combination of two materials, at least, as we were pushing out here, but there was a lot of debris and kind of obstruction in the pipe as we pushed out. So we're going to see as much as we can coming basically from this section of the public sewer back up to this clean out. And we're going to try to find as much as possible. So pulling away from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. So the vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines, has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. There's some pretty basic examples of that right here. And the concern with roots in the pipe is twofold. One, it can cause a visibility issue, specifically with what we're trying to do today. But the other issue that it can cause is it can actually cause buildup, it can cause backups in the line, and it also has the possibility of actually breaking the pipe if left unmaintained for long enough. So I took a couple of photos of that. What we're looking out here, what we're looking for mostly when we see these roots is to see if there's any breaks or cracks in the pipe, which would indicate the line actually has to be repaired. Now, luckily, I didn't see anything noticeable as I was pushing out. I haven't seen any breaks or cracks yet. That's why we're kind of keeping an eye out for this. So right here we're at 40 feet. There's actually another access point. This is a short section of basically a plastic that's been put into the pipe just for another access point into the line. And there we go. We got some more roots going on in there. Alright, so this right here is an example where the amount of roots in this section of the pipe is excessive. Shouldn't be seeing this much. You can see the roots are running along the bottom of the pipe, so you have pretty much constantly standing water. The water isn't flowing very quickly because you have a lot of this debris. And here's a good circumstance where the line is definitely in need of some cleaning. You can see here the camera is essentially almost tunneled through this section of roots, created almost a little channel. See, it's going all the way back there. That is definitely too excessive for this to just be a normal circumstance. This is the bigger concern with this is that you can't really see what's going on the bottom of the pipe, so you don't know whether the line's actually broken or whether there's just a lot of roots in here. And you can see here we're looking at, this is feet where the line is. The camera is essentially kind of tunneled a hole. This is a pretty good example right here. Yeah, so the line is definitely going to need to be cleared out using a hydrojetting. And that's kind of the best example there. It's actually punched a complete hole through it. So the line is definitely going to need to be hydrojetted out. Hydrojetting is just a form of cleaning where they use a high-pressure water hose, and it clears the line of all the debris and roots. And yeah, the roots in this line are quite excessive. It makes it really difficult to determine what's really going on with that section of pipe. And you can see there we are just pulling through debris, and you have toilet paper getting stuck in the line. Yeah, this is quite excessive. Alright, what we're in right now is a section, the material on the line's actually changed. It's gone from that vitrified clay into a section of cast iron, original cast iron, and that cast iron is in really rough shape. You can see the amount of bumps and rust and scale buildup there. That's pretty rough, but again, this isn't something we can be really conclusive about until the line gets cleared out. Now I'm going to run a little bit of water here, just to see if we can get a little bit more visibility to the last couple of feet. Try to get the camera cleared off. It's not perfect, but it's a little bit better. Alright, so we have another couple feet here through this original cast iron pipe, and then we'll be pulling out into the clean out, and I'll show you where our access point is, where the line runs. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. The clean out's right here. See if I can clear off my camera enough where you can get a good photograph of the line. Alright. So, that is the cleanout that we accessed today. You can see here, we're in the back of the house, and it runs basically towards that back wall. You can see the telephone poles. This main sewer, or the public sewer is running basically right along that back gate. So pretty much recommendation this time, get the line cleared out with some hydrojetting, have us come back out and look at it after it's been cleared. So with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check.